Good morning, hola, grand rising, whatever the greeting is. Tracy with Sweet Spot E-Magazine. Thank you for the subscribes, the views, the likes, the shares, the comments, the interaction, the membership. I appreciate everything and everyone. And for those that say that they have a hard time hearing me, I do have a new microphone coming today. Hopefully that helps. So we're just gonna jump in. I just kind of feel like somebody, I don't know, I just feel like someone has reached another level. Like a new level, like almost like in their spiritual ascension. They started figuring, they're at the beginning, just at the beginning of figuring things out. At the bottom we have release. Yeah, because they're able to, right now what they're doing is they're at the beginning of figuring things out because they're releasing those illusions that they had. Because they've been under these illusions for a while. People don't people don't think that they can be under illusions, but you can. All you gotta do is just accept what someone is telling you because they're gonna say it over and over and over. They want you to believe what they want you to believe about you. Let me turn off this little space heater, and I think maybe that will stop some of the background noise. But you have to have the courage to get past that. You have to have the courage to understand that's not me. Hold on. Seriously, I remember once, not just once, I remember the first time. I remember the first time that my father tried to hit me with the "I'm crazy." And they would say it like they would be laughing and everything. And they go, "You're crazy." Him and his sister. "You're crazy." And I started saying, "No, I'm not. No, I'm not. Don't put that on me." And so when he figured and realized I was not going to accept the "you're crazy," for me to think there's something wrong with myself, then he started going around telling everyone else that she's crazy. No, you're crazy for trying it. I had the courage to let him and everyone else know I am very sane. Not only am I sane, I'm intelligent. Not only am I intelligent, I see you and your entire ass. I see how you coming. I see how you presenting yourself. I see how you looking at me. I see what you want. And I see how you about to leave. I also see what's about to happen just because you thought that you could try me. So be careful. Someone released all that bullshit that someone said. And it was a process because they had to write it down. They had to go back. They had to write their story so that they could remember each and every time someone told them that they weren't enough, that they were less than, that they didn't make it, that they couldn't do this, they couldn't do that. This someone had to have the courage within themselves to go back as an adult and correct the bullshit that some crazy motherfucker tried to tell them and put on them. And they did it. They released all that stuff. Somebody wanted them to be limited in how they thought, what they thought, what's possible, what's not possible, what you're allowed to believe, what you're not allowed to believe. Someone decided to open up the door and go on their own journey. They wanted to discover themselves. They wanted to get rid of what did not make them feel good, what limited them, and they wanted to take that journey to discover their highest self. Not higher, but their highest self. They feel like they had been through enough. They realized that the struggle was real. They were able to look at things with a different perspective at this time. Something about this time, they felt like they were left out to the wolves. To the wolves. Without any protection. Without any guidance. Without any insight. Without a safe haven. They felt like they were trapped and nowhere to go. So they started working on themselves, balancing what they had going on, knowing that if they don't work on themselves, if they don't get it right within that other situation that someone created for them in their life, it's not going to change. They had to go within. They had to do the hard work. They had to finally find the answers for that balance, that internal integrity. They had to find that willingness to do the work. They had to find the willingness to be their own Captain Save a Hoe. Because everybody else that was already saved, they looked around and it's like, wait, they saved themselves, so I have to save me too. Someone realized there was a lot of shit that they needed to rethink about. There was a lot of stuff that they needed to have some gratitude about, because now there's some other things that they weren't aware of before that they're aware of now. Things that may have gone on several seasons ago. Things, sacrifices that other people made for them that clearly they missed. But it's all coming back full circle now. Because somebody had to get on their own journey. Because their life is now unfolding. It's like the cosmic flows, something that they don't want to stop. Because like they can almost see what it's like on the other side. Can't make this shit up. It's like they can almost see what it's like on the other side. That light at the end of the tunnel. And that's where they want to go. That's where their intentions are set to go, to travel towards, to arrive. Release, release, release everything that is toxic. Release everything that is negative. Release all these thoughts that keep us stuck, because they're all lies. Everything that someone else told you about you, it's all a lie. Release those lies. Go within and find out who you are. Write your story. Remember what it was that you wanted to do or you wanted to be as a child. Because that, believe it or not, is your purpose in life. Because you grew up saying, when I grow up, I want to be a... And that's your purpose. What did you want to do as you were growing up? Before life gave you the bumps and the bruises, and certain people decided that you were growing too big, too tall, too fabulous, too magnificent, and they wanted to try and prune you by cutting down some of your leaves, by cutting you down a size, by hiding the amount of sun that you got, by not watering you as much as you should have been watered, by withholding water from you, or feeling like they needed to give you rubbing alcohol instead of water. It's those thoughts, those memories that we have when we were kids. When I grow up, I'm going to be That's our purpose. It was the first thing that we said, not after our parents said, are you sure you want to do that? You sure you want to do that? You sure you don't want to do this instead? Because see, your uncle, he does this. It's like you have to go step by step back to that first, when I grow up, I'm going to be to understand the step by step process that you need to take and make so that you can live your purpose, so that you can feel whole. And be in complete synchronicity with the universe. Someone is understanding that there is some mirrors, some repetition, something that was said over and over and over. And it wasn't just one person, it was that main person that started other people, flying monkeys, to do it, to say it, to act it out. Like everything that you just did, everything from how you chew your food to how you look, everything. What you doing? Why are you looking so crazy? How does a crazy person look? Everything that you talk about, that sounds so crazy. Are crazy people real crazy? Or is it the people that don't listen to them? Are those the crazy ones? Because there are a lot of people that whenever they were young, they were called crazy. But those are the smartest people out here. These are the people with the largest IQs. Those are the same ones that they go to when they have a problem that they need to have worked out by somebody who has the intelligence, the book smarts, the knowledge, the wisdom, the street smarts, and the cunning, who has a broader, wider, more open view to help them with their issues, to help them with their problems. But in their own jealousy, in their own feeling of lack, they try to put that on us because they don't want us to be any better than they are. Because instead of them working on their own lives, they've set out to try and ruin ours. Someone released all that negative shit that somebody else told them about them, because now they are realizing it wasn't true. It never was. It was there just to cast a spell. It was there to create a fear. It was there to put some doubt. Bottom of the deck, 9 of Wands. It was there to make someone feel like they couldn't do any better, like they had to hold on to what they had. Like, if I leave this, what else am I going to do? Besides being happy, besides being free. So they wanted someone to feel like they needed to hold on to what this was, this illusion. Someone decided they needed to let go of them holding on to these illusions. Illusions are just that. It's grab it. You can't hold it. You can't catch it in a jar. Someone just wanted to come to someone like, yes, I love you, but they're really trying to harm someone else. And someone woke up to the idea of having 10 swords strategically placed in their back. And they thought about the course over the years when this person was doing that. How this person was setting out to make you feel like you are not enough. You are less than, like you are not worthy enough of their full attention like they were given to someone else. It's like they wanted you to fight for their love, to work for their love, to really prove that you love them, that you are worthy enough, that they should pay attention to you. They wanted to create that so that you fought for their love. So that you could feel balanced, so that you could feel love, so that you could feel whole and everything else. But it was just an illusion. You couldn't grab the smoke. You couldn't hold it. You can't even feel it. And when it's dissipated, you no longer even see it. It's those limiting beliefs that I have to fight to prove myself. Someone said, I don't have to fight for shit. Because they saw someone else not fight for anyone else's approval. They saw somebody else say, you can't see it. Sweet spot gang signs. They gave them the sweet spot gang sign. 2 of them and 1 of them. And bounced. And they see that this is how this person is and has been and probably will always be. They decided that they needed to go ahead and open up those doors. Open up that door and look at those past difficulties so that they could deal with them once and for all. That they could go ahead and just deal with that shit once and for all. They can't be afraid to look at it. They cannot have that fear to, oh my God, I'm afraid this is going to hurt my heart. It's already hurting your heart. It hurts every day that you don't deal with it. So why not deal with it and let it stop hurting your heart? 24:42 on the clock. It's about to go down. That's the song I heard. It's about to go down. Yeah. Somebody stop being so damn smug, like acting like they got everything under control when they really dying on the inside. They probably trying to drink themselves to death to forget about some shit. But they decided to, you know what? It's time for me to go ahead and put some shit down and deal with that shit. Stop acting like I got it going on and act like I need to heal. I need to get rid of these three swords. I need to learn how to protect myself from this bullshit instead of running, hiding, not dealing with it, being afraid to look at it in the eye. Someone decided that it was time to stop lying to themselves and accepting the lie of someone else. And that's how they got justice. That's when Carmelita Jones stepped into the building and started kicking ass, taking names, got out her special country girl down on the ranch, homemade, with her name on the handle, raw hot leather whip, and started snapping people's asses. Somebody decided it was time for me to stop lying to myself, because all I'm doing is hurting me. I ain't hurting nobody else. Everybody else is happy. I'm upset because I'm sitting here lying to me. I know the damn truth about what I want, what I don't want. I'm sitting here acting like some damn kid. I'm sitting here acting like I'm acting like I'm so damn new. But I'm too old to be acting like I'm damn new. I'm too old to be acting brand new. That's justice. They had to get true with themselves. They had to look at it, whatever it was. Whatever was hurting their heart, whatever was blocking their mind, whatever was stopping their growth. Acting like a little child. Because they afraid of the truth. They afraid of the truth, y'all. Don't make me have to face the damn truth. Okay. You don't have to. You can just continue to go during the whole cycle of karma. Because she likes your company. She thinks you're funny. She thinks you're cute. She likes the way you cook too. Yep. She said you're not too messy. And she loves it whenever y'all sit down and watch TV together. Because she like how she make it so that you have to continue to get up and go manually turn the TV because she likes to play with the remote. That's karma. That's karma. And she also wanted me to let you know, she likes her popcorn burnt. That's why you can never get the shit right. Because she likes burnt popcorn. She lets you eat the shit on the top. She digs down deep. Somebody said, let me get on a different path because I'm starting to see that someone else got on a different path and they look fine. They look happy. I'm the only one looking all cray-cray. Thank you, Spirit. Ooh, somebody is taking the bull by the horns. They're being clear-minded now. Their head is no longer in the clouds with this one. Their head is above the clouds. no longer in that state of illusion. They have their sword of truth right here, and they know what the truth is, especially about this past situation, especially about his past relationship. This relationship that they, for whatever reason, could not see. But as things start to unfold, as their gratitude starts to increase, they're able to see more. They're able to accept more truth. It's almost like Spirit is giving them, spoon feeding them the truth a little bit, add a little bit, add a little bit, because they know they cannot accept it all at one bite, because that's a hard pill to swallow. It takes a lot to get that motherfucker down. But they're giving them the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. They're building this person back up. They're building this person's confidence back up. Just showing them how to be confident, not egotistical. They're showing them how to be aware of your appearance, not arrogant. They're showing this person how to respect themselves, not live in a false sense of pride. They're showing this person whose responsibility their life is. And this person added 1 + 1 and came up with 2. It is their responsibility for their life, how they are happy, or if they are just in some type of existence that they are choosing to stay in, because life is all about choices. Do we want a car, or do we just want to keep the bike? Do we want to buy a home, or do we want to live in an apartment, or do we want to live in a cardboard box, or do we want to never leave our parents' home, or do we want to live on the street? Do we want to take care of our children, or do we want our children to suffer because we are not old enough or mature enough to take care of what's our responsibility? Do we want to get out there and work, gainfully employed, able to pay your own bills, able to come and go as you please? Or do we want to rely everything on someone else, thinking that it's their responsibility to make us happy, their responsibility to make us feel complete? Do we want to just remain closed off so no one can get through to our heart? Because yes, we've all felt those bumps and bruises in life. Or do we just want to be selective, very selective, and only allow a certain, very few in? It's our life. It's our choice, our decisions, our actions, our reactions, and our consequences, our karma. Whatever it is that we choose, it's our karma. And someone is having the strength to have the tenacity to build themselves back up where they feel that they're best because they're remembering the absolute best about them. I was able to do that homework. They did it. They wrote their life story. They went back. They read it. They added some more. They corrected some parts because they said to themselves, you know what? This is not entirely true. And it's only going to work if I am completely honest with myself. They looked at this, they read it, they reread it, they added, and finally they read it as a protective adult over their own childhood heart. But they were old enough, they were mature enough, they were wise enough to look at everything totally different. It's like Spirit was working with them, showing them that gratitude, showing them about the unknown gifts that they have, their purpose, what they are here to do, how it's unfolding, how the cosmic flow is actually happening, and now they just need to allow the cosmic flow to carry them, how they are growing. And they're looking at their life from just a few months ago to now. And they're noticing that step-by-step process. They're noticing them becoming stronger, them becoming happier. They sat there and they were watching TV one day, and they laughed out loud by themselves. That's whenever they knew that this was a gift that they were waiting on. A gift that they didn't see. This is when they knew that somebody told them that they were going to receive a gift from God. And they were thinking, oh, goody, 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 goody. But you know, sometimes God wants us to be uplifted and motivated, excited about it, even though it's not coming in the way that we think, expect, or even plan, but it's coming. Someone's gift at one point looked like total destruction. Like, it can't get any worse than this motherfucker, y'all. Like, somebody was like, damn, what the hell do you want from me? Somebody felt like every damn day something else was, damn. They felt like this shit was going on for a while. Like, no, every day something else was, like, this shit was just never ending. But it was. When they felt like it was never ending, that was actually the end of it. That was God tearing it all down. God letting you know, I'm in control of this shit show. You need to listen to me. I'm letting you know. It's time for you to drop these burdens. This is a shit show right here. You making yourself be stuck. What the fuck? What the fuck? You got the skills, you got the knowledge, you got the wisdom, you got the power, you got everything that you need to get yourself unstuck, to unthink this shit. Because you're not stuck. And that's when someone started that journey. That's when they started. They had a decision to make, and they made the right decision. Let me start my journey. Let me write my journal. Let me write my story. Let me figure out what's really going on. Because we have to do that to find out where we got stuck. We got to start from when we was children. We got to start when we were still with our families. It's just little back as far as our memories can go. Because it could be people that was in our family or considered themselves family or close like family or friends like family, whatever. There was somebody back then that wasn't happy with themselves. They didn't do anything with their life. They were comfortable just trying to destroy someone else's life. It's like they were jealous looking at what someone else had instead of working on what they had. And that was the person. That was the one who decided that they didn't like your light. They didn't like what you have to offer. It's like you had too much love. It's like you know, and they wanted to put an end to that. They literally wanted to put an end to all the love that you have. Because they didn't have that same gift. They didn't have it. So they tried to do anything that they could to make you feel on defense about having it. They wanted to talk down about it. They wanted to beat it out of you. They wanted to make you feel, oh, if I talk about it, if I show it, if I express it, I'm going to be cast out. Could be your family, like I said. Because just because they are family doesn't mean that they don't have issues. Doesn't mean that they're coming in and they're being loving. It just means that they just happen to be your family. You couldn't help who you were born from. You can't help who your siblings are. You cannot help who your cousins are. You cannot help who your aunts and uncles are. None of that. None of it. You can't help who your grandparents are. You cannot help that. What you can help, though, is who you choose to work with. Whose energy you choose to be around. Ain't that the truth? Confirmation. And it could be somebody that you considered a father figure, a grandfather, an uncle, somebody that you considered a play father, somebody that you said that you looked up to, but you looked up to the wrong damn one. Somebody thought that somebody else had so much that they was going to be sharing with them. They not trying to work with you on nothing. They wasn't trying to work with you on shit. Shit or shine over. Nothing. Not one thing. Zero. Zilch. And somebody told you about this. Somebody already got you hip to the game about who this person is. Somebody already said, listen, young blood, young buck, sis, hey, homie, what's up, gal? Somebody already told you This ain't who you want to deal with. This ain't the one that you want to get. This ain't the one. This ain't the one. This the one that's going to leave you high and dry. This the one that's going to try and do you wrong before you even knew you was done wrong. But somebody like a soft behind and a hard head. But I think that they got woke the fuck up because they got clubbed up on that head a couple of times too many. They started seeing, oh, maybe my head is not that damn hard. Maybe I do need to have a different perspective. Maybe I do need to look at some shit that's coming through because this is just causing chaos in my life. Somebody told them, you better wake up. Bets to wake up. Either better wake up or you better be more careful. Gots to be more careful. Yeah. Now somebody is working, trying to get back, trying to make plans to travel to see somebody, to see this Queen of Cups. But they know that this Queen of Cups is a loving person because she's got that big ass cup of love. But she got that sword. Meaning that's not the one that you want to try and get down with. Let me turn this alarm off. That's not the one that you want to try and get down with. You better recognize she wearing that crown. She don't look like she wearing a crown, but trust me, she wearing a crown. That headdress, don't do it. Don't do it. You can if you want to, but don't say you wasn't warned. Anytime you can walk around with a cup of love in one hand and a sword in the other, anytime that you better come correct to that person. You better know that you're going from choppy waters. You leaving these choppy waters and you going to calm waters. You better calm your ass down too. Cause homegirl, she ain't trying to play. Especially if this mother trucker just did you wrong. You know you got to come correct. I'm talking all capital, big puffy letters in bold print, italicized with and some type of color. I'm talking some respect. Cause you see how this person did your ass. Just as exactly like she said. She just sat there and told you, this ain't the one that you want to deal with. This the one that's going to leave you. But you was like, nah, I can't see that. I can't see that because this person say they got too much money. They say they got too much money. And actually, they say that you overburdened it is burdensome to them. They was acting like this Empress was on they jock. Like they were trying to tell this Empress, please, baby, please stop begging for my damn attention. Somebody saw that was a lie. Somebody saw that was a MFing lie. They saw, yeah, because this Empress told this person a thing or two. This Empress said, listen here, mother trucker. If you don't leave me the fuck alone, I'm going to have to hurt you. I'm going to have to come out of my Empressness and kick you in your damn throat, which I really want to do anyway. But I'm trying to keep my legs down and not come up. I have to do some Bruce Lee movement on you because I'm tired of you and your ass. That's whenever this other person saw it. Oh, It ain't like this shit at all. This slime motherfucker's the one that's out in the cold trying to make it seem like somebody else is spying on that. Oh, you can't make this up. You cannot make this up. This slime motherfucker right here trying to make it seem like somebody else is stalking him. When really he was the one that was stalking somebody else. They was trying to create these illusions, like trying to play somebody for a fool. It's like this person was doing this with the computer somehow. I don't know why I feel like the computer or the phone or something like that. Trying to make it seem like somebody else was messaging them all the time, but it wasn't. But whenever they got some type of clear communication where this Empress was like, leave me the fuck alone. You dirty piece of nastiness. Don't ever contact me again. Da 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 da. This shit been over. I don't know what the hell why you keep trying to contact me. I keep telling you and your dumb ass, leave me the fuck. I mean, that's whenever that person realized, oh, wait. This shit ain't like somebody said it was. They acting like it was them, but I mean, they acting like it was the other person, but it was really them. It's like they was trying to do something so hard, so tough to try and unalive this person. They wanted this person just to be ass just like in the grass. They didn't care. They was just skullduggish. They was trying to really obliterate and ruin this Empress. Yeah. Somebody's ancestors came through, told them, you better wake the fuck up. You better leave this situation right now. I'm carrying you away. I'm taking you away so that you are by yourself. Get away from this. Get away from this. Yeah, somebody, they had to seriously get on their journey. They didn't realize who they was dealing with. And somebody, death card. Could be a Scorpio. Could be a Scorpio. Somebody that was connected to the dark underworld. Somebody that wanted to put an end to you. Somebody that wanted to have some type of revenge so hard, so rough, so raw, so dealt so motherfucking cold. They didn't care if you died in the streets. They just wanted you dead. They just wanted you dead. And they were going to do anything and everything they could to get their way. They're realizing that now about this person. How they made this move too quick, thinking that their ship was going to come in with this person. How they didn't exercise good judgment at all. Which is why they're feeling this regret. Because they did not exercise good judgment at all. They listen to the bullshit that they allowed someone to paint a rosy picture as opposed to them using their own intellect and finding out the truth. Their antennas are up now because they see that all the lies, all the trickery, all of that stuff. They wanted to leave. Because they know who this person is. They know exactly who this person is. And the illusions that this person has cast over them. The negative energy that this person has sent their way. So that they could be stuck, so that they could have this fear that this person who was supposed to have been the best thing since sliced bread, somebody that was supposed to have been somebody that we could rely on, somebody that we could count on, somebody that we could fucking trust, was the one that was casting the biggest illusions, that was telling the most amount of fucking lies, that was hurting us the most. Sorry if y'all can hear my stomach, y'all. This is what they thought that they were getting from this person. But they see that it was just a lie. This person didn't love them. This person didn't even actually like them. This person actually loathed them. But this person had a plan, an idea, had a goal. This person wanted something. They were determined to have this wish fulfillment because they were determined to block your intuition by doing this mirror magic, by casting their illusions of how they felt about themselves onto you so that you could not tap in. But justice came through. I'm telling you, Spirit stepped into the building and gave you this gift. And at the time you said, oh my God, please stop. Everything is, my life is ruined. Spirit said, that's not the truth. It's not the truth. I'm helping you to find the value in yourself. I'm helping you to see yourself as being worthy, that you can do this. I'm helping you to develop your nurturing. I'm helping you to develop all of these gifts, all of these skills, all of these wonderful attributes. Stop it, stomach. Helping you to realize maybe something that you've missed. But Spirit said mostly, I'm helping you to reach a level that you can be in your highest vibration as the emperor, not the lowest. Someone sees that there's something that they needed to end, that they had to end. And it could have been a relationship with a very low vibrational, someone who wanted to be emperor, but who was not. The star. Someone has a hope. Someone has a wish. As we wish upon the star, find out who and what we are. I don't know. Something. I feel like some type of Disney song or something. I don't know any Disney songs. I can rap for y'all, but I don't know no Disney songs. What else, Spirit? Yeah, someone is thinking about an imbalance that needs to be righted. Someone is thinking about they have to set things straight. Yeah, there could be someone that's with this Queen of Coins. They have to come back into balance with this Queen of Coins. This is like a step that they have to take. It's like they didn't appreciate this person before, but now there's a whole nother level of appreciation because this is what they just came through. This battle. They saw that people were battling with this Queen of Coins for no reason. This Queen of Coins wasn't even battling with these people. This Queen of Coins was balanced within herself, loving, willing to work with everybody, just balanced, just full of love. Working on self, creating with spirit. And this person, it's like, even though they had feelings for her, they were not at their highest vibrational. They were possibly at a time with their lowest vibration. Yeah, so they had to work on themselves and things that secrets within themselves that was holding them back. And they had to realize they were holding themselves back. This other person was not holding them back. They were alone by themselves, independently, holding themselves back. So they had to work on releasing all of these lies that they lied to themselves, they lied to God, they lied to others, they lied to this Queen of Coins. They had to release all of that. They had to understand that, hey, this is who they were becoming. Someone who's trying to be in that Nine of Coins energy, acting like they got all they need, but is it really all that you need? Looking like money is the only thing, acting like money is the all the, and and this, like, this person, then they ended up having to defend themselves about something. This was the fuck around, and this is them finding out. Oh, you thought that you could build it better without somebody else? You thought that you could do this? You thought you could do that? Now you're having to find out that it's not that easy. It ain't easy being greasy. Now you're seeing that person that you thought that you could build with, you couldn't, because they had their hand over the cup of love. Not only did they have their hand over the cup of love, they were trying to decide who gets the love and who doesn't. Confirmation. They were sitting here way above you. You doing everything you can, thinking that you building something. All you doing is wasting energy, wasting time. And they all over here acting like, oh, I'm going to give them a little bit. But I'm going to give most of my love to these people over there. I feel like they more deserving. And you doing all the damn work. You doing all the work. You the only one sweating. Everybody else at the pool chilling. And then you get off and they're looking at you like, oh, don't you look dirty? Get away from here. I saw a card that flipped over. Which one was it? Here it is. 2 of them. Yeah. I'm telling you. Everybody else at the pool having a party. You the only one working. Somebody finally said, listen here, fool. Listen here. It's like something finally just clicked with somebody. When they found out that they was the only one exerting any type of action, trying to build something, and everybody else was like, yeah, we this, we that. But you know, they acted like they was happy, but they wasn't really happy because everybody was talking about them. Everybody was talking about them. Gossiping about are they really happy? They ain't really happy. Look at them. This. Everybody's gossiping about them. Finally, this person said, I have to deal with this. Finally, this person allowed themselves to go down that road. Finally, someone allowed themselves to leave this person that they considered a father figure. Because they saw that was not a father figure at all. That was just an immature energy who just happened to be a certain age. And this person, they were never, ever, ever concerned that what they were doing was harming anyone else. They didn't care if what they were doing was harming anyone. They didn't care that somebody else was being messed up. They didn't care. They never cared. They're never going to care. Because narcissists, they don't care. They didn't care that you were suffering. They didn't care that they hurt you. They didn't care that they were creating things and patterns in your life that you were going to be taking on. They didn't care. So you had to. You had to. You finally stepped up to the plate. With the Queen of Swords and the King of Swords, you finally listened to what that other person had been telling you, the truth about this person. You finally did the research, did the homework, did your own checking, and you found out your own truth. You finally became the number one person in your rescue mission. Finally. You finally became your own hero, your own savior. You finally became all of that. Yeah, somebody, they reached a whole nother level